Mr. Hopper made an enormous impact on the life of St. Joe's. He taught here for 35 years, which in itself is just an incredible thing, but he was also known over that time for being an incredibly rigorous and caring guy. He served as a biology teacher and then as a department chair, really giving his life in significant ways to the boys of St. Joe's.
St. Joe's was very special to David. He enjoyed teaching. He enjoyed the students. Every day was a new day for him because every day the kids come in with different questions, and he liked that.
Mr. Hopper was an excellent teacher. My favorite teacher here at St. Joe's. His passion for biology was a big influence in my life.
Wherever we would go, there would always be Mr. Hopper, Mr. Hopper. Even down in Florida, we stopped to get gas one day, and he got out, and we heard Mr. Hopper. And so, we got a kick out of it.
The rigor with which he conducted labs and gave us dissections was just amazing. I still remember the procedures that we had to have for getting the microscopes, for reporting back on the microscopes, for writing lab reports. He was incredibly organized and demanding. He had a warbly voice, and I remember he would call out, "Gentlemen," kind of echoed from the back of his throat. And we weren't being gentlemen, but he was calling us to be our best selves. And I went and I became a teacher myself, and I remember using that technique many times in my own classroom.
After David retired and he was in the emergency room, the ER doctor there pulled me aside after examining him, and with tears in his eyes said that he was David's former student and that he meant a lot to him. And he just was very sorry for what was happening to my husband. Later on, the nurses came up to me when the doctor was gone and said, "Oh boy, your husband must have meant a lot to him because he's not the kind that cries."
I got to have him when he was a young man. He was here until he was in his 60s. An amazing commitment. And people tell stories. You could look at stories on Facebook about him. He's a legend in the life of St. Joe's. Being
inducted into the Hall of Fame, I think, would really, really make David so happy and proud. He worked very hard to make his classes and the students have a good experience. And I think being acknowledged for his work, I think, would mean a great deal to him.